So as you can see, ZS is running right out of the gate. Options trading has started on ZS, that's good. The prices haven't adjusted on CrowdStrike yet. CrowdStrike, lots of profit taking going on. CrowdStrike is now back to the price it was at yesterday at the close. No, it closed, where did it close yesterday? 140, never mind. ZS is zooming. ZS has 3 upgrades, but it'd be a cold day in hell before institutions buy at the open. So what we're seeing now is some kind of retail reaction. ZS is up 4 points already. But we gotta wait to buy the dip. ESTC is barely moving. Okta is hanging out where it's been hanging out. Looks like Moderna is on a bit of a run. Boy, I really hate those alerts. I gotta figure out how to turn those off. Sorry you've been getting those. What happened there? Hello. Okay. Zscaler is on fire. CrowdStrike is showing the signs of turning around right now. I'm going to get in it now. Everything seems to be moving up, so I'm in. CrowdStrike does pretty early, so I don't blame you if you want to wait it out. Yeah, the market's kind of doing okay today, so that's kind of sometimes can be the wind at your back. Zscaler's pulling back a little bit. CrowdStrike is continuing to go. I'm in CrowdStrike. If anybody wants to help CS, Zscaler pulling back a little bit, and so is CrowdStrike. Okay, get in ZS. ZS looks really good. You guys are really behind the ball if you didn't already have your orders ready, set to go before the market opened. I encourage you to show up earlier to class, earlier to this live stream, and have everything set up and ready to go. Like when I say get in, you can't be like, okay, which contract? And no, boom, we were already in when I said get in. All right, who's in Zscaler? Because that one just happened. CrowdStrike's somewhat topping. Zscaler's running. Look at Zscaler go. Gonna pick up one share in this account. I mean one contract. CrowdStrike, back to basically where we bought it. I'm probably gonna dump it here, and then I don't know, wait for re-entry in 30 minutes or something. It's showing an okay sign of strength. Zscaler continuing to run. I'm up 22% Zscaler. Price targets on Zscaler from analysts were 185, 190, and it feels like it wants to go there. Yeah, I'm getting all out of CrowdStrike. Well, just give me 1 sec. There we go. I'm all out for sure. All out on CrowdStrike. All right, Zscaler. I'm up 40% on Zscaler. Gonna post that print to the room. I need to drop my Tesla shares soon. Boy, Zscaler is just doing awesome. $250, good. I don't know if that's, you got one contract perhaps. I don't know if that's like a lot, or uh, awesome. Like, whew, that's just a lot of green. Look at that. If we see a strong like down push below the bottom of any of these candles, I recommend you take off. You could even, if you can get back in, then you're welcome to take off your entire position. Just take profits and wait for it to fall a little bit. Otherwise, if you can't and you've got multiple contracts, then just take off like, 10% to 25%. Did everybody follow that? Post your prints to the room if you can. Take a screenshot. Not this one, over in the primetime chat room if you can. All right, good. Somebody did. Stats, way to go. I consider this one of the bigger wins. Way to go, Stats. Nice. Okay, look, we got this red candle happening right now, okay, on the 1 minute. Just watch that carefully. If it were to break the low of that 1 minute candle before it, that could be a take contracts off point. And certainly 2 red candles in a row would be take some profit point. Not yet, not yet. We're watching, we're watching. We have 40 seconds left in this minute. And we were rescued by momentum. This is what I'm saying. When these trades work out, they're easy, guys. The gains just happen. To make a lot of money is the easy part. All you have to be good at is not losing money. That's all you really need to be good at. Making money is automatic. When it's something like this, something that goes our way. I mean, realize we have about a 10-point jump. Okay, get ready. This could be getting out point. I'm getting my contract ready. Again, it's giving us some momentum, but that was 2 red candles in a row. So I recommend if you have multiple contracts, take one off. Get rid of 10%. Just take profits is what I'm saying. Even if it's going up, now's a good time. Now's a great time. Take one contract off. The signs are showing that you should take some profit. I can give you a point to buy back in a little bit if it continues. But I am taking one contract off right now. Boom. I've just sold one contract. Your cell phone died. Oh my God. And this is one of the best plays we've had in weeks, right, Strange? White, right, Andrew? Andrew, I hope you're in ZS. My God. Let's go back and look at CrowdStrike if it's doing anything favorable. Okay, we're getting a ton of topping action in ZS. It's probably definitely going to break the low of that green candle. So I'm selling my other contract just about right now. I'll tell you when, as soon as I see any negative pressure. In fact, I think my system may have froze. God, I don't even know what's going on then. Probably price has fallen. If price has fallen below 174, get out. Oh, it hasn't. Okay. But why is it just sitting there, right? That's a little odd. Get ready to take all your profits, guys. Get ready to potentially get all out on ZS. Get your orders ready and up, just in case. Don't do it yet. We're watching it. but we're getting a lot of topping action. The follow through isn't happening. It's a bit much of a breather. Okay, this is a good sign. If you missed getting out one contract earlier, remember when I said that, and you have multiple contracts, now is a good time. Again, you have a second opportunity to get out of one of your contracts at this peak moment. All right, it's continuing on with some momentum. That should push it up a little bit more. So do not sell. You can pull back on that exit order. All right, you guys, print some more of your gains. Take some screenshots. Let's see them in the group. Everything's going fine. In the Primetime group, let's share some of your prints. I'm up like 1.5 grand. I only have a couple contracts. Okay, Brandon. Look at ZS Go. You guys, take some screenshots and post that to the group because that's insane. I'm at 60% gains now. Who needed this win? Raise your hand. We all did. It's been a while. We are still in it. I'm going to post this gains. Basically 60% gains. I'd love to see your gains stats. Where are you at? Continuing to see good signs. I think it's probably going to go to 180 and that'll be a resistance point and it's going to really fall back. And in fact, some of the smarter money might even get out earlier, like 178, 179. These could be important resistance levels of people who have lots of money. So they're going to affect the price. So if you have, let's say 20 contracts, I recommend you sell like one at 180. I'm sorry, at 178. And you sell another one at 179. Just like scale out a little bit. All right, we're getting some pullback here. You only had one. Why did you sell all your contracts, Stets? You just take a little bit of profit. Was that a mistake? Dude, you'd have like 6 grand now. That was a mistake. You definitely need to learn from that. You made a mistake, my friend. And you need to tell yourself that and be humble about that because you need to improve. That was a mistake. Unless you had only one contract, but you didn't. You had a ton of contracts. No, okay, that's fine. If you had one contract, that I understand. But if you have multiple contracts, we only took a partial profit on that. I'm literally here babysitting and helping you, you know. You don't have to be completely in the dark. And I'm showing you that, you know, you should only have taken a partial profit. So, yeah. Because I can clearly see the trend is, I mean, look at this. On even the 2 minute, of course the 2, 3, and 4 minutes are showing nothing but green bars. The only sketchy one is the 1 minute. That's good. Andrew, I appreciate that. Are you out then already, Andrew? Or are you still in? Lethal Stats, that's going to be a problem. You needed these profits. to offset all the losses you're going to have for the next 2 weeks. So that was a real problem. I need you to really understand that. Don't do that again. You're excited and taking the profits too early is going to screw you in the long run. You're going to lose money. You needed this big win. We all need these big wins. They only come once every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes once a month. So really, really beat yourself up about this one. You can't do that again. You know, do the studying, learn to read charts better and follow these trends. I mean, we can clearly see on the 1 minute chart, this trade is staying above the 8 MA. So it's just like super going in our direction. I'm at 72% gains. Guys, can you please post a screenshot to the group? I've only had Stets. Can somebody else grab a screenshot of your position and your gains? Yeah, Keith, this is why we have to be sharpshooters. Get everything set up, be ready to go, because when these opportunities come, you know, the big ones, you have to be in them. CrowdStrike is running. I wasn't on it. I was watching Zscaler. Entrance would have been at 162. But it's not too far off from that right now and pulling back. If green candle breaks red candle high, which looks like it's about to happen, you guys can enter CrowdStrike. I'm not in CrowdStrike. I'm just playing ZS. But literally, like almost right now, I think CrowdStrike is a possible entry. So go ahead and get in that if you want. If green 1 minute candle breaks red 1 minute candles high. I'll double check for you. No, it's not an entrance yet. Okay. All right, I'm at 81% gains on ZS. Anybody else in it? Is there anybody else? Maybe there's nobody else in it, but please, if you're in it, post your gains to the group. Who's still in it? I think somebody still has a contract. Yeah, Andrew. Even though it's $250, please just grab a screenshot and post it to the Primetime Trading Group, will you? Thank you, buddy. I'm monitoring the trade for you. Don't worry. I'll tell you to come running back and sell if you have to. Over in the Primetime chat area. Did I not paste? No, I didn't paste my almost 80% gains now. Okay, that was a precipitous drop. Andrew, get back over here. Everybody go ahead and sell now. Sell ZS. Now, if any of you are able to get back in, we're going to watch that. I'm looking for potential re-entry spots as well. But you should be out now. That was a bad kind of 1 minute candle that just happened. It blew through almost 2 candles. But there still may be momentum there. So I'm going to look for additional funds right now to ready potentially getting in again on ZS. See, it's declining. It's not holding. And interesting, right? It got to 180 exactly. The high was 180. Exactly what I said. That's going to be the first stopping point. That's going to be the first strong resistance it's going to find.